Hey everyone, how you doing? We got two interviews today, as you know, with Edward, and Con. And no one calls him Con, except for me. Make sure to tune into both of them, because they're both good fun, and you get to learn stuff about what it's like being a housemate. I ask them some different questions today. I take a bit of a different approach. Don't know why, that was just the mood I was in. So take it or leave it. Make sure to leave a positive review, please. Leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave it 5 stars and say that you love what I'm doing. Right now, here's the interview with Evictee number 7. It's Edward.
Hey Ben, how are you?
Hey Ed, how you feeling?
Great, how are you?
Not too bad. You had a nice restful night out of that. Well, you've been out for a night or two, is that right?
Yeah, been out for a couple of nights. Was in a hotel for a couple of nights. So no contact to the outside world, but it's been great.
Let me ask this, because I haven't asked any of the housemates this yet, but I just, this popped into my mind before. What do you think you miss about the house first night out? Is there anything you miss, like, immediately?
Yeah, absolutely. My family, number one. I thought about them every second of the day in there. It was really difficult. I am very, very close to my family, my twin sister, and all those people around me. So, yeah, I miss them a lot.
Yeah, there you go. What was the things that I know initially they took your clothes and your photos from you? Was that hard initially the first few days there?
Look, the clothes wasn't a big issue. As you probably saw, we were in our jocks most of the day. And I was in my tight jeans with no T-shirt on, which was a bit of a laugh. My dad got out. But, No, all I wanted was my photos. Like I really, really love my family, especially my 5 nephews and my niece. So it was really nice to get that back. But at the end of the day, we were all in the same situation. I mean, people had photos of their kids they couldn't see. You know, beautiful Abs had a photo of her mother that she couldn't have.
Yeah.
So look, as sad as it was, or as much as you miss your family, we're all in the same situation. Everyone missed their family. Everyone would like their photos. I think for the girls, it was probably a little bit more, like they came in some beautiful outfits that probably aren't suitable to sleep in and relax in. So us boys shared our clothes around a bit to make sure they were comfortable. Yeah, no,
I think I'd absolutely do quite fine, given that there are some days where I can go a stretch of a few days without changing much of my clothing, but I know there are people that are sort of on the other end of the spectrum to that, so I understand it completely.
Yeah, look, it was quite funny because I am probably someone that changes quite a bit with my clothes and shower quite a bit. So, but we're all in it together, so you just got to laugh, have fun, and walk around with our jocks on. I mean, some of the boys showed me up with their rigs, but okay. But I couldn't change anything then. So, it was great fun. It actually probably made us a bit closer because we just went to the deep end straight in. So, look, we're wearing our jocks and the girls were wearing, their, like our T-shirts as well. So I think it actually, if anything, it worked really well and made us bond a lot closer and quicker than we thought.
And on the other end of that, now that you're out of the Big Brother house, is there anything you're missing from being in there?
Look, I loved my housemates. I loved every single one of them. It was cool waking up to them every day and having a coffee with them in the sun and having to, not like you had anywhere to go. You couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't go to work. You couldn't go to the beach or anything. So, yeah, that was quite nice. And waking up in the morning, tensions are low. Everyone's just waking up slowly and just having a laugh. So, yeah, look, that I'll miss for sure.
Do you think you'll miss the, I feel like it's chaos in one sense. I've only obviously seen it on TV, but I feel like it's chaos in one sense, but it's structure in another sense. The lights come on every day. You have a bit of a job to each do. Do you feel like you'll miss that sort of structure?
Look, maybe. No, it was definitely nice to get some sleep in a dark room and have a nice. Although, it's part of the game. It was good fun. We all had the same conditions, so we just made it fun. We got to know each other a lot more, a lot quicker, and so I'll miss the whole experiment. That's for sure.
And you obviously got there up until the night before the finale. I should say, congratulations. You did fantastic. What do you think it was that kept you in there almost all of the way?
Thank you for that, Ben. Look, it was a crazy time in there. I personally didn't think I was going to make it past the first week. Ooh. So to make it all that way, I was so grateful. And I sort of, as a lot of people do, you don't know when you're going to go. You don't know what time you're going to go. You don't know what Big Brother's got planned for you. So you've just got to be ready at any stage. I got along with my housemates pretty well, which was good. And I think I was quite lucky that, obviously I wasn't up to eviction apart from the last week. So, I was sort of a bit surprised and just had to be myself. And I always said that, when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. It was a lovely time. It was awesome. Met some great people. But also there's a silver lining to leaving as well, because obviously you get to see and speak to your family who you missed a lot. So, yeah, it was nice.
What's it been like talking to those people that you've missed on the outside, and how did they think you went in there? Were they proud of you watching you on the show?
Yeah, it was really nice speaking to them. I'm not sure how much sleep my mum and sisters got watching the live stream. They were very well connected. They knew probably more than I did. They were very proud. They know I wear my heart on my sleeve and can get emotional at times. And, I try not to hide the fact if I'm sad or happy and whatnot. So, yeah, they know exactly what I'm like. But, they were proud. They were super happy for me. They were probably a little bit surprised that I made it all that way. I think they mentioned to me that it was a bit of a roller coaster for the viewers and the fans. For me, I was sort of a little bit in my shell at the start, and then I think the fans were quite in my corner for the middle part, and then after the Vinny stuff, I think they jumped off. But that's fine. That's TV for you, isn't it?
Yeah, and I do got to point out as well, like the Vinny thing. And you're aware of this, didn't even actually shift the votes. Same people would have been up for nominations regardless.
Yeah, I didn't even... Someone actually mentioned that to me, because obviously in the moment I wasn't counting and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a big moment for me and everyone else. So, I think, a few people mentioned it, and then obviously outside the house. But, it still doesn't take away the fact that, it's a hard pill to swallow. It's not a nice thing. I wish I didn't have to nominate anyone on the show. Right? None of us did. I definitely don't see it like that, even though that may be true. It doesn't make me feel any better about it, that's for sure. I felt terrible doing it, and it definitely wasn't something that I intended to blow up as much as it did. So, yeah, but that's right. I've spoken to Vinny. He was the first person I called yesterday when I got off, and
great.
Wrap that to him.
And you're all back on good terms. That's a bridge that's mended.
Yeah, Vinny's a great man. We're looking forward to getting to the pub and having a beer together.
Awesome. Since you've gotten out, I know there were a few things that were shown on television, or you mentioned in the live streams, and I'm sure there's plenty of things that I missed that get hidden from other housemates by other housemates. I know towards the end, Coco and Bruce were sneaking kisses behind the other housemates' backs. Are there any other things you've heard about since you've gotten out of the house that's surprised you that you weren't aware of at all? Or?
No, I haven't heard too much. I sort of try to stay away from it all a little bit.
Okay.
I said, I was just so keen to speak to my family and my brothers and sisters when I was out. And I've obviously seen a little bit. But look, there's only a couple more days to go. And, I love the 5 that are in there. So the 5 that are in now, obviously, with Connor out. But it was really nice. I got to spend some time with Connor last night, which was awesome. I absolutely love Connor. I met his family. They're absolutely great people.
Great.
So it was really nice to see some of them.
Who were the other people in the house? Maybe some people who went out earlier in the season that you really got along well with, that you're going to be catching up with?
Oh, look, they were all great people. I got along with them for a lot of the time, to be honest with you. I got along really well with all of them. I'm sure I can't wait to catch up with all of them. There's not one that I wouldn't catch up with. Jane's a bloody classic one. She's awesome. She is a ripper. I think she was mentioning that she can't wait to come down to Adelaide and have some cocktails with my mum and have a laugh. So that was good. And yeah, look, everyone's been great. They're such great people. Things obviously get intensified in there. You're in there, it's a pressure cooker. There's no outside world contact. There's, you're eating differently, you're sleeping differently, you're doing all these things different to your normal life. So things do get a bit crazy in there. But I can't wait to see all of them.
You mentioned Jane. Jane and me live down my way. I don't know if you saw this, but they both got the Big Brother logo eye tattooed on their wrist. Are you going to be following up on that one?
I did see that. They brought a big smile to my face. We mentioned in the house, all of us, that we're going to do it. Look, I guess, I'm not sure how happy my mother will be, but if everyone's doing it, I've got to follow suit. So I'm happy to get one. I don't have a tattoo, so it'll be a first to me. But look, it was a great experience, and what a way to remember that you're in the Big Brother house. So I guess they'll be on my back now. The girls, I reckon they'll be telling me I've got to get it ASAP. So yes.
Awesome. What do you think's coming up next? I know you're still at Dream World for a little bit. You're going to be spending a bit of time on the rides. What are you up to?
Yeah, so, speaking to some people, which has been great. Going to head to Dreamworld today, which I can't wait for. Hopefully go on some rides, which might be a little bit scary. I'm not a massive thrill seeker with the rides, but all right, I'll make it fun. I'm really looking forward just to connecting back with some people, obviously from in the house and my family and friends as well, which will be great. So, yeah, can't wait.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hey, cool. Do you know if you're going to be at the live show tonight? Are you returning for that?
I definitely will be. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone again. And I got such a great applause from everyone last night, which made me feel very special and very loved. So I love them all. The fans are so great. They're so loud. They're so passionate. I'm back there tonight. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing everyone.
Do you think there's going to be, I know you said you were keen to see absolutely everyone. I know there were some choice words for people between housemates in some of the eviction messages. Some people left on great terms, other people didn't. Do you think there's going to be fireworks at all when there is the reunion, or do you think it's going to be one big kumbaya and get together and it's all going to be water under the bridge?
I think there will be lots of laughs and lots of hugs and lots of fun. Like I said, it's a game in there. Things get a little bit crazy in there when you're in the house for that long without to the outside world, like I said, and your normal support, normal people there. But at the end of the day, we were family. We love each other, and we all can't wait to see each other. So obviously, I haven't spoken to those in the house because they're still in there. But I can't wait to see them and give them all a big hug. And I'm sure we'll laugh, cry, and everything in between when we look back and have a smile about what's happened.
Do you think there was, for you, I know we were talking about what happened with Vinny, and there are points where you have to get a little bit strategic, but for the most part it is it's a social experiment. Did you go into the game viewing it at all as much of I have strategies, I have plans, or for you it was just a matter of, I'm just going to be a part of this house and see what happens?
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't go in with strategies and game plans. I went in just to be myself, have some fun, meet some great people, which I did. It was awesome. Obviously, evidently, you're all in there. Everyone would like to win, but I think everyone was really good. Their mindset that, we all went in with just a great mindset that we're in here to meet each other and have fun and make some lifelong friends. And whoever will be the winner will be the winner. That's what Australia gets to vote for. And it's going to be awesome to see who wins tonight.
Yeah, I got to ask you one thing about, I know you went into the house saying that you were, you haven't had a serious relationship or a girlfriend in the past. You obviously had the potential of something blossoming with Mia earlier on in the show. What was it like going in? I know you said you were sort of someone who was not too keen on the idea of looking for love or romance in the house. Was it weird sort of seeing romance and love blossoming around you with Colin and Holly and Bruce and Coco?
No, it wasn't weird at all. I mean, I'm very, very happy and supportive of anyone that's finding love and finding a connection with someone on a deeper level. It's amazing to see. And, I personally went in and then once I'd met everyone, I was like, geez, these girls are awesome, awesome people. And, I just wanted to be friends. I got along so well with all the girls in there. And, it was great. I loved just being friends with them and being able to talk to them about anything. And I obviously hadn't been in a relationship before, so I thought, being my first one, who knows, I might get a bit emotional. So, I just make it a memorable experience of just being with great people and loving everyone equally and friends, and that's what I try to do.
There were some people that were really rubbed the wrong way by the public displays of affection. Was that something that got under your skin, or was it not too? You could just sort of manage to turn the other way. What was that like for you? Did you care?
No, not particularly. I didn't mind. Look, I'm young. I've you've seen it all before, so it doesn't really turn my nose up the wrong way. I think it was just just about being supportive to those who did care, like the likes of Jane and Alana, who probably cared a little bit more than other people, and it was about being supportive and not trying to just support them, but support everyone in the house. How do we make it so everyone feels comfortable, but at the same time, they can have a connection and have a hug there, here and there. So it's not just about supporting those who are on the other side, but it's about supporting everyone. Support those that are in that relationship and support those that are outside.
What's next for you? We got a wrap, but you got anything coming up that you're going to be on more reality TV? We're going to see you on Love Island. Where are we going to see you next?
I don't think anyone wants to see my rig on Love Island. But very much looking forward to getting back to Adelaide. Can't wait to see my family. Cannot wait to see my friends, get back into some work, and just try and enjoy my life a bit on the outside, and just connect with those that I love. I've missed them dearly, and can't wait to see them.
And tonight's the finale. Who you got your money on?
Look, I think all of them are so well deserving to win. But I think big bad Brucey.
Bruce, okay.
But again, who knows? You really don't know. You can't get your head around how Australia are voting. It's really up in the air. So I'm sure it'll be a surprise for whoever wins. And again, I think all of them are so deserving to win. So it'll be an awesome finish to the show. It'll be exciting.
Awesome. All right. Well, we got to wrap, but thanks so much, man. Really enjoyed your time on the show, and enjoy the rest of your day and your time at Dreamworld, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it, mate.
There you go, Evictee number 7. That was Ed. As you could hear at the end of the call then, I was getting another call, which was for my interview with Connor, which you should jump over and listen to immediately if you haven't already. I'm going to post this first and then post that one, but do that right after this. And then the finale's on tonight, and then I'm interviewing the winner tomorrow, whoever that is. Who do you think it's going to be? I know a lot of I hear the name Emily coming up a lot. I also hear the name Colin coming up a lot. I also hear the name Coco coming up a lot, but it could be anyone. There's 5 people it could be, and only time will tell. And that time is tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in to It's Time to Go, Big Brother Australia podcast. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of the show. Tune into the one with Connor and all of the interviews with the winners and the runners-up tomorrow. My name is Ben. Peace.